Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Justin Betty. If it seems like you are slipping and sliding on city sidewalks even more than usual this week, you're not alone. The mild weather across the North Woods recently melted some snowbanks these past few days. Now a deep freeze is coming and turning those puddles back into ice. But city officials in Rhinelander want to make sure the streets are still walkable, so they're calling for you to help. Newswatch 12 Stephen Goen has more.
Rhinelander Mayor Chris Frederickson
good amounts of snow.
Still remembers how the city looked in February last year. This year, the city hasn't seen as heavy a snowfall yet. In fact, warm winter temperatures are causing ice to melt all over Rhinelander.
So therefore, getting out and cleaning their sidewalks and everything else, it's tougher to do.
In 2019, Frederickson said those sidewalks got a lot more use with community-led initiatives like crosswalk flags and the walking school bus. This winter, he's hoping to see just as much activity on city sidewalks, but that's easier said than done with snow and ice still on the ground. In some parts of the city, this is what you could be walking on. Sheets of ice covering pools of water, creating some pretty slippery conditions. Frederickson said there are simple ways to keep the sidewalks clear, like shoveling after a big snowfall. And even with ice on the ground, community health specialist Kyla Wachmansky says it's a good idea to get outside and get active.
It can improve blood flow, your blood pressure. It can even prevent seasonal affective disorder and improve mental health.
Wachmansky says staying active in the winter should be easy in the North Woods.
So snowshoe, ski, ice skate.
But she hopes people across the city will make it easier to get active right on the streets where you live.
So just a community where we're all outside and safe.
In Rhinelander, Stephen Goen, Newswatch 12.
Well, Jeff, as Stephen mentioned, we had that mild temperature over the weekend. Now things are cooling off a bit.
Yeah, all was quiet here in Plover after near record high temperatures this weekend. But tomorrow, we're all going to cool off, a far cry from where we were today. Outside right now, it's currently 27 in Rhinelander, 32 for Mosinee, 34 Wisconsin Rapids. Look out to the north and west of us, though. These are teens right now, and that is coming our way for tomorrow. We'll have high temperatures tomorrow in the upper teens, not just tomorrow, but also for Wednesday, followed by some warmer temperatures on Thursday. And you might see a couple flurries out there tonight. They will not be a big deal. This is a sneaky cold front coming through now. It'll change our winds out of the north and cool us off for tomorrow with high temperatures in the teens. Your forecast over tonight, though, is mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies. A couple of flurries out there with low temperatures down near 11. Your full forecast is coming up. Justin?
You're probably familiar with many of the local laws at bars, like being 21 to drink, but now even more regulations are going into place by Wisconsin lawmakers, including Representative Rob Swearingen of Rhinelander. One new bill would allow bars in the Milwaukee area to stay up until 4 a.m. during the Democratic National Convention. Another bill would require private vendors to buy permits every 2 years and follow the same regulations as taverns.
Well, I would argue it's about safety, right? So the public expects that if you're giving away alcohol or serving alcohol, that you are going to be regulated.
Another piece of legislation would ensure that state fair vendors have the proper permits to sell alcohol. The Road America Elkhart Lake Racetrack also has inconsistencies with its vendor permits. These new bills would target that. A final draft of the bills is expected to be released later this month. After months and in some cases years of campaigning, the first official contest for Democratic presidential hopefuls in 2020 is now here. The Iowa caucuses are set to begin in less than 1 hour, and it's still anyone's guess who comes out on top. Sarah Doloff has details.
Are you going to win today? Tonight, Iowa, the center of the political universe, as candidates make their 11th hour pitches.
Today is the last mile.
I think it's going to be a big day for us.
I think so. Those pulling double duty as senators campaigning from D.C.
Except for my constitutional duty, I would be sitting there right there with you right now.
All trying to prove they've got what it takes to the state and nation.
We're kind of like a yard sign for the rest of the country. When they see who can win here, it may increase folks' chances of voting for that candidate on Super Tuesday.
Iowans gather at churches, schools, and gymnasiums, standing in a particular spot to physically show their pick. But if a candidate gets less than 15% of the people in the room, they're deemed unviable, and their supporters choose again. That total determines how the state's delegates are divvied up.
I think the polls are pretty true, but you don't know how people are really going to caucus when they actually go.
Decision time for caucus goers.
I strongly believe in all of Bernie's policies.
I'm going to throw my support behind Joe Biden.
Elizabeth Warren, she supports college for everyone.
A final sprint in Iowa in the marathon to the White House.
And from a very corrupt president and party.
In Des Moines, Sarah Doloff, NBC News.
Today, Wisconsin actually held its own Iowa caucus at Marquette University. For the first time, the Iowa Democratic Party is allowing these satellite caucuses. One of them was held in Milwaukee for Iowa residents who just happen to live there this time of year. Votes will be counted, just on a smaller scale. Investigators are working to determine the cause behind a deadly officer-involved shooting Sunday night in Wauwatosa. Police responded to Mayfair Mall about 5:40 in the evening for reports of a disturbance and a subject with a gun. When those involved spotted the officers, police say several of them ran into the mall parking lot. All authorities are saying about what happened after that is one suspect was seen with a handgun during the pursuit, and moments later, an officer fired their handgun, striking that suspect. Suspect later died. The involved officers have now been placed on administrative leave until the investigation concludes. A Marathon County woman accused of killing her husband back in 2006 pleaded not guilty in court today. Cindy Schultz-Yedez was arrested back in October after being accused of fatally shooting her husband, Ken Yedez, at their home. That case sat cold until new evidence was brought forward. Yedez was maintained her innocence since 2006. She's being held on $1 million cash bond. No future court dates have been set. The city of Racine's computer systems were infected by ransomware early Friday morning, and they remained that way until late yesterday afternoon. The city website, email system, and online payment collection were all affected. Racine police were unable to process fee payments or provide copies of police or accident reports. Not affected systems include the tax collection system, 911, or other public safety systems. If any residents there need to contact the city today, they're asked to do so over the phone, not over by email, according to the city's communications director. Following the weekend's ransomware attack in Racine, college students from across the state competed in a rather unusual competition today related to cybersecurity. NBC 15's Seneca Bargo has the story.
Teodoro Santana's uncle introduced him to computers at the age of 12.
He had a computer out that he was taking apart, and I accidentally tripped over it.
Santana was hooked.
There's so much behind the scene that you don't notice or know.
Now he's studying IT and cybersecurity at Southwest Wisconsin Technical College.
Yeah, secure logs probably makes sense.
On Saturday, Santana and his classmates put their skills to the test in a cyber defense competition against other colleges.
I couldn't get back in, so they must have just gone and immediately changed it.
Student teams spent the day protecting a mock business against real-time attacks from a team of hackers.
They have ways of hiding programs, hiding themselves, and sometimes you don't even know if they're in.
Waukesha Technical College teacher Mark Kriskowski says these skills are crucial to protect company secrets and personal information.
It is a round-the-clock attack, so it's a round-the-clock job to protect against that.
Competitions like these prepare students for what they'll face in the real world.
Somebody on the job is going to have to fix their email server, fix and protect against something right now.
For Santana,
go into VAR, it's from home.
This competition has strengthened his passion for cybersecurity.
I would love to work with the team and be able to make it my job to protect people and stuff like that.
In other news, Vice President Mike Pence praised Wisconsin's leadership in school choice programs during a recent visit to Madison. One local politician says he has bigger plans, though, for the program. Coming up on Newswatch 12 at 6, find out how Tom Tiffany plans to expand school choice nationwide.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Aspirus.
Patience. Pass it on.
At Eagle Floor Covering in Eagle River, we have a knowledgeable staff, competitive pricing, and free estimates. Browse our selection of carpet, vinyl, wood, and tile for your next home project.
What you see is important to you. How you see is important to us. We're Shopco Optical. You'll see.
This means jobs for northern Wisconsin, and this means lots of jobs. That's why Tom Tiffany fights to protect our timber industry. In the state Senate, Tiffany fought tirelessly against job-killing regulations and is leading the charge to fix transportation issues that threaten the timber industry's future. Call Tom Tiffany, thank him for cutting reckless red tape, and ask him to keep fighting for Wisconsin jobs and Senate Bill 404. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce is responsible for the content of this advertising.
This Valentine's Day, add a little sweetness to your life at Kilwin's Chocolates, Fudge, and Ice Cream. Kilwin's carries fine chocolates, hand-paddled fudge, and an array of made-in-store confections. Bring home your Valentine's favorite flavors of Kilwin's original recipe ice cream, caramel apples, caramel corns, and brittles, sugar-free candy, and more. Kilwin's offers customized gift baskets and gift cards, as well as gourmet ice cream cakes for your special Valentine's celebration. Sweet treats for your Valentine at Kilwin's Chocolates, Fudge, and Ice Cream, Oneida Street in downtown Minocqua.
When seeking the finest short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, Avanti Health and Rehabilitation Center is the facility of choice for families just like yours.
I'll tell you what, we are so blessed to be here because they take care of everything for us. I especially want to mention the chef because he makes special. Whatever we need, he's there with it.
At Avanti, the quality of life our residents enjoy is as important to us as the quality of their care.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Ag Country Farm Credit Services.
There you are. Welcome back, my friends. You and I get to chat weather for about the next 4 minutes. And who is ready for some sunshine? We thought we'd get some on Sunday, even some Saturday, but that didn't happen for much of us. But tomorrow, probably a little bit, followed by a bit more for us on Wednesday. But today, lots of cloud cover out there once again, and even a couple of flurries earlier. Those are now gone. There's a cold front in the area right now that's going to drop our temperatures tomorrow, with highs tomorrow only in the teens. Outside right now is 27, so it's a heat wave currently in Rhinelander with a calm wind there right now and a feel like temperature of 19. Over in Wausau, 31 still for you with a northwest breeze at 9, making it feel like 23. So here comes the cold front. It'll drop our temperatures tonight into tomorrow, and then tomorrow we're stuck in the teens all day because here it is, a little tongue of it really of this Arctic air is going to come in here for tomorrow and stay with us just for 2 days. So we're going to rebound nicely getting in here Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but until then you're going to feel the coolness tomorrow. So it's been a rather warm winter so far. As you know, we haven't really had this blob of cold air kind of settle over us at all, but we're going to flirt with it for a couple weeks here now as it kind of rotates to our north, but still a couple areas will get cool, especially getting into tomorrow and Wednesday, followed by warmer temperatures getting in here on Thursday. So here's that trend: 17 tomorrow, 19 for us on Wednesday, 26 back in the forecast though for Thursday. And then we'll hang out there for a while through the weekend and beyond. And it looks like we're going to kick in a more active storm track getting toward the weekend. It's been hardly any snow around here for a week or two, and we could use a bit more to get the trails refreshed. But to date, we're doing pretty good, as you know. So as of last year, as of today, we had 35.6 inches of snow so far that snow season. This year, this snow season, 66.5. So we're doing really well in the snow department. And you remember last February, right? We got 61.5 inches of snow. Hopefully that's not going to happen again. But we could use a refresher on the trails, as you know. Our snowdrift took a hit over the weekend with high temperatures near 42. Right now, 18 on the ground here in Rhinelander, 16 for Wausau. Still 37, though, for Marquette, 25 for Duluth. So a healthy snowpack, although a very icy, crunchy one in place across the Northwoods right now. Looking outside now, Minocqua, we're doing really well, right? The traffic is going, the skies are cloudy, there's snow on the roof, and it's going to be a nice winter-like night there with low temperatures down near 10. Looking outside currently, we have lots of cloud cover, but it will break up for a couple hours tonight. That is not good news if you like warm temperatures because they'll crash very quickly once the cloud cover gets out of here, and we'll have lows down near 10 degrees this evening. As the sneaky cold front's in the area right now with us, high pressure will build in for us for tomorrow and for Wednesday, followed by kind of much warmer temperatures over the weekend. Your forecast though for tonight though is mostly cloudy skies to partly cloudy skies. Low temperatures down near 10 with a west breeze around 5. For tomorrow, all right, much colder, partly cloudy, a bit breezy in the morning, followed by a calm wind in the afternoon, and a high temperature near 17. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture shows quiet weather at least until Friday. We have a chance for a few snow showers on Friday afternoon. That will not be a big deal. We'll clear out Saturday, followed by another chance for snow Sunday to Monday of next week. Justin?
Vice President Mike Pence visited Wisconsin last week to celebrate school choice. State Senator and congressional candidate Tom Tiffany said he supports school choice and strong public schools. All three of Tiffany's children attended public schools, he says. A common critique of school choice is that it takes money away from traditional public schools in favor of charter schools or private schools. Tiffany told us he has helped write state budgets that consistently include more money for public schools.
I believe we can do both. We can have both school choice, but we can also have good, strong local public schools. And I think the actions I've taken at the state level reflect that.
Tiffany points to his record of promoting high-cost transportation aid to local public schools that he says lessens the burden on schools that cover a wide geographic area. Speaking of choosing schools, parents again have a chance to enroll your kids in a school other than the district where they live. The online open enrollment application period for next school year opens this week, runs through April 30th. Open enrollment is a tuition-free opportunity to apply to attend a public school in a school district other than the one a student is zoned for. However, parents are responsible for transporting a student to the non-resident district. Districts will notify applicants by June 5th if they were successful in enrolling in their desired system. The Kansas City Chiefs' victory in last night's Super Bowl has reopened the conversation about Native American mascots and nicknames. Recently, representatives from the Wausau School Board passed a resolution to retire Native American mascots, logos, symbols, and nicknames. Wausau West, of course, nicknamed the Warriors. Tricia Zunker worked with the board to submit this resolution to the Wisconsin Association of School Boards at their annual convention a few weeks ago. She says studies from the American Psychology Association call for an immediate removal of Native American nicknames because of the harmful effects of racial stereotyping and the inaccurate racial portrayals.
This is not a matter of personal opinion. It is a matter of educational policy. It is never good educational policy to stereotype against an entire race of people.
Some other school boards have joined Wausau to co-sponsor this resolution. Right now, 31 of Wisconsin's 421 public school districts still use Native American mascots. Everybody knows exercise is good for your health, but a new study shows it benefits more than just our bodies. Coming up at 6, we'll show you how exercise helps one of the fattest organs in the human body.
My dad, Dan Kelly, is a great judge. He's just super focused about it. He reads a lot.
Statutes. Fascinating.
Dad loves the Constitution.
Perfection.
He issues strong opinions.
America's great. The bears stink. No judge should rewrite the law.
He's not exactly exciting.
The Marbury case.
But he's an amazing dad and a great judge.
Justice Daniel Kelly for Supreme Court.
He's thinking recliner, you're thinking sofa. It's okay. Everyone wins at the President's Sale at Slumberland Furniture. 25% off unadvertised items and sale items marked down even more. This sofa for just $398. This bed just $298 with base. This Sealy Posturepedic mattress for only $394. And did you know you get free shipping with no minimum? And most items can be in your home in a week. Plus pay no interest for 4 years. The President's Sale at Slumberland Furniture.
Ford Explorer. Drive it today with 0% financing plus $1,500 retail bonus cash. See your local Ford dealer.
My teeth were in horrid condition, so I spent years talking like this, and then I found Aspen Dental. Having the denture lab on site, you can do everything there. I wish I had not waited 3 years, because the first time I stood in front of the mirror and I smiled, it felt like I was me again, and that was just the coolest feeling ever.
At Aspen Dental, we're all about yes. Like yes to same-day dentures with our on-site lab. Yes, dentures start at $399. And yes, we'll get you smiling in a day. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL today.
exciting things call for a drum roll, like this new offer on one of Wisconsin's favorite lotto games. It's Badger 5 Double Jackpot Days. If a jackpot is won, there's a 1 in 2 chance that it doubles. This offer is included with every Badger 5 purchase, only in February. This exciting offer from the Wisconsin Lottery is going fast.
News Watch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
We all know exercise is good for our health, but a recent study suggests it's not only good for our body, but also for our mind. Mandy Gaither has more.
At least 2.5 hours of heart-pumping exercise a week. That's what's recommended by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. But only about 1 in 5 adults and teens get enough exercise to maintain good health. New research suggests that physical activity may improve brain health as well. The study published in Mayo Clinic Proceedings examined more than 2,100 adults between the ages of 21 to 84. Researchers determined cardio fitness may slow down the decrease of the brain's gray matter, which processes information, and may be useful in slowing a range of illnesses from mild cognitive impairment to dementia. Researchers admit they had several limitations and say further study needs to be done. However, they say older adults who get higher amounts of heart-pumping fitness seem to benefit the most in the memory region of the brain. For today's Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Join Mo Lake Casino for our delectable all-you-can-eat seafood buffet on Fridays for only $9.99. On Saturdays, enjoy our savory prime rib special with our luscious all-you-can-eat soup and salad bar for only $12.99.
Find your style at Menards with 11% off Patriot Lighting.
Or you could add stylish storage with 11% off all Dakota shelving.
Insulate and save big on energy costs, plus get 11% off.
Create your dream Clearview kitchen with 11% off.
You'll be floored by our vinyl plank flooring. Get 11% off all of it.
Whatever you're working on, you'll get 11% off. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
If you're a contractor or do-it-yourselfer, make Argonne Lumber your first stop. High-quality materials, personalized service, expert staff, and delivery are just some of the things Argonne Lumber is known for. Stop in and smell the lumber at Argonne Lumber, 2 locations in Argonne and Rhinelander.
Water makes life possible on Earth and in our homes. Culligan conserves this resource with its high-efficiency water softener, the world's best because it uses less water, and that matters to all of us. Click or call Culligan Water and start saving today.
The number of uninsured Americans rising. The cost of prescription drugs rising. The threat to people with pre-existing conditions rising. The good news? So is support for the one candidate who'll do something about it. As mayor, Mike Bloomberg helped expand coverage for 700,000 people, including hundreds of thousands of kids. As president, he'll lower drug costs and ensure everyone without coverage can get it. That's a promise. And unlike him, Mike actually keeps his.
I'm Mike Bloomberg, and I approve this message.
Don't miss the Northwoods Blizzard Blast at Conover Community Park, Saturday, February 15th. It's a flurry of winter fun for everyone. Sleigh rides, recliner races, kids carnival, dog sled dash, giant ski races, and more. The Northwoods Blizzard Blast, February 15th.
At Meyer Insurance, we treat you like family. We provide a great customer service experience whether you want auto, home, health, business, or life insurance. Contact Meyer Insurance today to find out how we can help.
Get away at Mole Lake Casino. One-night lodge stay, $100 in slot play, and food credit only $130. Take advantage of our sweet deal. Choose your room and receive $250 in slot play.
Hi, I'm Jenna with Miracle-Ear of Park Falls and Medford. If you are struggling to hear your favorite news and entertainment shows, come and see me for your free hearing test.
All right, buddy, temperatures are hanging out in the upper 20s right now, but they're not going to stay there much longer. We'll have low temperatures down near 10 tonight. Tomorrow, we are going to get stuck in the teens, even low 20s for a few of us tomorrow and Wednesday. So everything that melted yesterday and today is going to refreeze overnight tonight. There are a few clouds out there. Most likely they're going to be cloud-free by tomorrow morning, and then more clouds by tomorrow afternoon. And here's your 7-day. We're going to get warmer, though, not till Thursday, Friday. A couple more snow showers back in the forecast on Friday afternoon.
Nothing heavy duty there, though.
Nothing heavy at all.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on News Watch 12 at 6. We'll see you back here again at 10 with more.